So now we're back. Thank you for all those questions and comments today, because the nonprofit is up and running. And so a lot of really good people asked some really good questions about the difference between a 501c3 and a
508 C1A.
508c1a, faith-based nonprofit. There's pros and cons to both systems. It just depends what's best for you.
Yeah.
There's lots of 508s out there.
Yeah, there are.
And that's good for them. And there's lots of 501s out there.
A lot of 501s.
A lot.
I think a lot of people tend to jump straight to 501 because it's just more generally, it's more commonly known, right? More people know. So I think more people just assume that that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And it's definitely has benefits. I think mostly the difference is like there's more opportunity for federal grants, and there's a lot of just generally people are more familiar, like banks and stuff are more familiar with the C1A structure.
501.
So they tend to default to that.
Whenever you talk about nonprofits and you want to talk to anybody or your neighbors or your friends, everyone just says 501c3.
Yeah, most people
That's
know
what
that.
just 90% of the world knows. But there's multiple nonprofit statuses. And so if you just go learn a little bit more about other types of nonprofit structures, am I saying that right?
Yeah, mostly the benefits from at least from our standpoint, not for everybody, but from our circumstance in particular, it's got kind of three main advantages for us, which is why we chose it. Number one is because ultimately we are running a mission that is a spiritual mission, because you can't live your true purpose if you're in survival mode. So we're trying to help the community by having a more thriving life, a more healthy life all the way around, mind, body, spirit. And that only comes when you're not struggling in survival mode. You're not in way unaffordable housing. You have stable, supportive housing.
So when you're paying...
Yeah, well known to be one of the biggest predictors of success.
So when you're paying 50, 60, 70, 80% of your income towards rent, you're in red eye survival mode. And we believe that it's really, really hard for you to align with your spirituality, your divinity, your purpose, your mission, your plan, the reason you came here. And so if we can help with alternative affordable housing and job creation that matches it. Yeah.
So it's about the mission for, a thriving community comes from people having affordable housing, and to have, a job that you can work, that you can get paid well, and maybe you actually enjoy the work that you're doing. It's fulfilling. So both of those things go hand in hand.
What's the other two?
So it's the spiritual piece first and foremost. That's a big deal.
That's my DNA. That's our whole core.
So a 501, there's a lot of churches that file as a 501, I think, because they just think automatically that's what they assume they're supposed to do. But it is a business piece of paperwork. So the 508 has built in that it is a spiritual mission, and also ultimately the other two more practical, more grounded advantages are really just efficiency and privacy. So privacy for our members, for our donors, we believe privacy matters.
Privacy is huge.
Yeah,
it's constitutional.
And also efficiency. There's a lot of extra red tape that you have to go through with a 501, not just filing and getting it. It takes a lot longer because there's additional hoops you have to jump through that aren't required for a 508. But also ongoing every year, the reporting and stuff is, like anyone that's ever worked a government job or had any dealings with government stuff, you guys know, like the red tape of the bureaucratic process. It's sometimes it can be a bit much, and it's a lot of things, and sometimes it can be kind of stifling to making progress on things. So for us, with exactly what we're doing, building the mission for affordable housing and changing the community, it made sense for the way that we operate to do it this way. We don't want to have to check in for every single step we make and get approval and go through extra paperwork and do all the extra accounting and paperwork, because those hours and that money that you would spend doing all the extra stuff,
waste of money.
It really could be better put to use more efficiently to build more housing, to get the water and septic hookups in Lake Shastino, or to actually get something tangible happening, because it's kind of a housing crisis. So again, really, besides the spiritual aspect, which is
huge,
but from a practical standpoint, the efficiency and the privacy aspects really made this method very appealing for us at this point in time. In the future, if it makes sense for us to add a 501 as like a sister organization, we're open to considering if that makes sense. And if there's anyone who's not comfortable with the 508 particular for whatever reason, cool. That's okay. It is 100% outlined in the IRS code. I've linked it in the FAQs on our website, so you're welcome to read through all of that. If you have questions, you can talk to your tax advisor, whoever you trust, to handle your taxes and verify, is this legit tax deduction if I donate to something like this? Totally advise you to do that. But at the end of the day, if you're not comfortable with the way we've chosen to structure it, that's 100% totally okay. Fine. No one is going to show up in your house,
Boys and Girls Club over there,
grab you by your ankles and shake all the money out of your pockets and force you to donate. It's okay.
Over there in Weed.
Totally okay.
There's
so it's fine if you don't.
Plenty of churches.
If you don't want to donate to us, that's totally fine. Cool. There's plenty of other people who need your money.
Lots of opportunities.
The Humane Society. There's all kinds of cool.
The park.
Things. But if
delivery.
If you do believe in what we're doing, if you do believe in the mission to help build a better community, create more sustainable jobs, better thriving local businesses,
especially during winter resilience,
the community, the affordable housing to help our workforce. This is a dire situation with the housing. So if you don't like the way we're doing it, that's totally fine.
That's okay.
No judgment, no hard feelings on our side. Totally fine. If you feel like you have a better way to do it, you freaking go, man. You do it.
Set that up.
Oh, yeah.
Set up your nonprofit and let's go.
Shite is not
so we invite
easy at all.
No. We invite your nonprofit.
It's totally good. We are not claiming space here. We're just out here doing what we do.
Doing what we see.
So we appreciate all the people that are supporting us, all the people who believe that this is important and totally get where we're coming from here and totally see what we're trying to do, and they believe in it and they're walking with us. We love you guys. We appreciate you. If we're not for you, totally no hard feelings. Okay. Like I said, totally fine.
Okay.
Go support whoever you want. That's awesome. Yeah. Go build your own freaking thing. We're here. We're like, yes, all right, somebody else is contributing to some sort of solution.
Yeah, we'll help solution-based nonprofits. We'll lock arm to arm, and
we could co-host an event if you want. If you don't want to be associated with us, that's fine too. We don't care.
But Aria ended up updating all of the websites under Ohana Mālamalama.org
and myohanaconnect.com. And I already had planned to do this anyway. I was waiting. Honestly, I had a lot of this drafted up. I knew I was going to do this. I was waiting for the official paperwork because I didn't want to put all the official stuff on before it was actually official. So I've already planned to do this. I was just waiting until it was, and now it is. And
I'm not sure anybody questions that. Look at us.
It was just automatically.
It's 9:46 at night.
We got a couple people that are like ready.
We got to wake up at 3 a.m.
crouched
tomorrow.
and ready to pounce every time we do anything. They're like,
I work cement truck, everybody. 40, 50, 60. It's blue sky sunshine. After all of that, then we come back and try and fix all these things and answer everybody's questions as fast as we possibly can. So, in short, go to OhanaMālamalama.org. Ohana Mālamalama.org. It's going to be in the post.
Yeah.
And go to the frequently asked questions.
Just scroll down. It's at the bottom.
Scroll at the bottom, and it's going to answer all of your 501c1, C3s, and 508c1. There's too many letters.
If that's your question, that's only a handful of people that really care about that, honestly.
But that should answer a lot of your questions from today.
You still don't know what Mālamalama means, it's on there too.
It means a family of light. Ohana Mālamalama means a family of light. a family of wisdom, a family of knowledge, a family of clarity. It could also mean families of light. I like a family of light because it's all inclusive. It doesn't matter what. I need to zip my mouth.
I'm tired. It's almost 10 o'clock. I wasn't planning on, I actually at this point, I was trying to just get the flyer done for the next mixer tonight. That's what I was planning on finishing. And then make dinner.
Probably next week.
And then
a private one for members only.
It was a little more urgent to get this up because apparently there's some people that are.
Big Ohana Connect on the last Thursday of every month. That one's going to be Andrea Shanti. So that flyer's coming up, and keep a close eye on that. And then the grant team should probably be the end of this month or early next month.
Yeah.
And we'll start yelling that one out. So I know there's one more thing. Oh,
the town hall.
The town hall, the special...
There's a special town hall, Mount Shasta City Town Hall, next Monday night at 5:30. It's the same place they do all the city council meetings and the planning commission, the Upper Lodge at City Park. They're having a special town hall to talk about the emergency services,
our police officers, our dispatchers, our fire department staff, our chief, our volunteer firefighters, which we ridiculously appreciate. And all our city staff, all those people, we're all affected, and we all got to come together.
So it'd be really great to have community turn out and come and get direct information, and more importantly, even to be able to directly ask your questions to the city staff, the people that are in charge of this stuff, so you can find out exactly, directly, straight from them what the answers are. And if they don't have answers, then at least you planted a seed and they can go figure out the answer. Or if you have a good suggestion, then they could say, oh, that's a great idea. Let's think about that. So that's your chance.
You guys heard these topics from us at the dinners and Ohana Connect mixers. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good night.